Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. This video is called 12 Tips on Improving Your Credit. 1. Are you thinking about establishing credit? You no longer have the capability of calling on someone to give you a hand with the problems you made for yourself. Think about the things that may be possible for your future, and one of those things can assist you is the possibility of having a credit line that you built for yourself. When you plan on starting down that path, one of the things available for you is the ability to contact the credit bureau and get a free copy of the credit report for beginning your journey. Please contact either Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion to enable you as a new prospective credit establisher to see what your files look like before you begin this process. Building a line of credit takes time. Just opening your first account can take several months before any transactions are posted as part of your payment history that will start the system to enable it to generate a credit score. And only if your balance stays low and you pay on time every month, you will achieve your financial goals. 2, getting credit for the first time. When you never had credit, this will be one of the biggest challenges. It is hard to get credit when you don't have credit. There are options when you have trouble qualifying on your own. First, depending on if you can start with a secure credit account. This type of account requires you to give a lender a security deposit in exchange for a credit card account. The amount the lender requires is the credit limit on your account. Please put down what you can afford. Secure accounts are easy to qualify for if you are using your own money. If you fail to pay, the lender will use your money to make the payment or outstanding debt. If this account is important to you and you manage the account by making on-time payments, this will assist in improving your credit score. Then eventually, the lender may convert your account to an unsecured credit card account. 3, getting a cosigner. Another route is ask a relative to cosign for you. Please check before making this decision whether the relative has good credit. If so, ask them to cosign for a loan or credit card for you. Please give them all the facts. One is that as a cosigner, they are just as responsible as you for the account. And if you miss any payments, the information will appear on their credit report as well as yours. This potentially could damage both credit card holder scores if they co-sign for you. 4, becoming an authorized user. If you have given all the required information to the relative and they still say yes, ask the relative to put you on an account as an authorized user. Remember, only become an authorized user as long as the relative's credit account does not have any bad history and the credit account is reported to the credit bureaus. Being an authorized user can help you start building a credit history in your name. Become because financial institutions do not require authorized users to make payments. Not all lenders report authorized credit card user accounts to the credit reporting agencies. Please take the time and ask if the institution report to the credit reporting agencies. Authorized users setting up your account. 5, communications with the credit bureaus. Once you see that your credit posting begin to show up on a credit account from the credit bureau, please contact the credit bureau to see if they allow payments for utilities, cell phones, and Netflix to your credit report. Because you are limited to 1 or 2 accounts, the possibility of adding additional accounts that show your payments made and on time can help you grow your credit card account up to 5 or more accounts. This will be a benefit to you because your credit score will increase because of the numerous accounts you hold and are paid on a timely basis. 6, building your credit future. Remember, every step you take when it comes to getting your information from the credit bureau, reviewing the information, and setting up your first credit account is important because what you do know will assist with the needs of your future. Establishing a positive credit history and making on time payments will help you qualify for additional credit cards and will allow you to get favorable interest rates that will enable you to purchase large items like furniture, cars, and a home. Remember to keep your balances as low as possible to build on your revolving credit and try to pay the balances in full each month. Just to let you know, I am not a real estate agent, accountant, lawyer, or loan officer. 7, rebuilding your credit will not be an overnight accomplishment. However, you must start. Have you decided that build your credit score? I must let you know, rebuilding your credit will not be accomplished in 2 days. However, you need to start today. Do you need to send off a request for your credit reports from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion? These 3 credit bureaus. Or have you now received the 3 credit bureaus report and they are in front of you? When you have the reports in hand, scan for late payments, closed accounts, and your current credit score. 8, how long until you will see results? There is no time limit. However, starting will change your current results and allow you to do what you want. Once you have decided to increase your credit score and you find out what's hurting your credit, will be the catalyst. The catalyst is the reason for your credit score, as it will require each person to take certain steps to rebuild their credit standing. Now, let's say, for instance, your low credit score was caused by a few missed payments. The length of recovery will be the time it takes for you to get those credit accounts current and your ability to start making on-time payments. However, if you have many credit accounts that are over 90 days late, it may take longer to recover. The recovery period may be longer if the late payments results in repossession or foreclosure. If you look at the repossession or foreclosure impact on your credit record, that will recover over time. Most negative marks like these fall off your credit after 7 years and stop impacting your credit score. Chapter 7, bankruptcy, may end up staying on your credit report up to 10 years. What you have in your favor is time that will help rebuild your scores if you follow the steps to proactively add positive information to your credit reports. You will also be able to utilize the credit repair companies that offer to report or fix your current credit record for a price. There are also debt settlement companies that encourage you to do many things. Please take the time and research and make a decision on what is best for you. 9, establishing or rebuilding your credit score file. You may have taken the steps and got a copy of your credit report from the 3 credit bureaus, and now the truth about the reason for your credit score report is in front of you. Depending on your credit experience, you might find out that you don't have a credit report established, or that your report shows enough information that the credit scoring model have assigned a credit score. In order to have created a credit score, you must have at least one valid credit account that is 6 months old or older, resulting from credit activity during the last 6 months. Depending on the software the credit bureau uses, your credit score may be calculated as soon as the account appears as part of your report. Depending on the criteria, the scoring model can't score if no transactions requesting credit have been filed and no payments have been made against the credit. Yes, you can say that you are currently non-existent to the credit reporting agency. If non-existent, then you will be difficult for you to open a new credit account. Another situation could occur, that is, you have open credit accounts that only report to one bureau. If this is what happens to you, then the creditor can request a credit report and score from that one credit bureau. 10. Getting credit for the first time. When you never had credit, this will be one of the biggest challenges. It is hard to get credit when you don't have credit. There are options when you have trouble qualifying for on your own. First, depending if you can start with a secure credit account. This type of account requires you to give the lender a security deposit in exchange for the credit account. The amount the lender requires is the credit limit on your account. If you fail to pay, the lender will use your money to make the payment or outstanding debt. If this account is important to you and you manage the account by making on-time payments, this will assist in improving your credit score. Then, eventually, the lender may convert your account into an unsecured credit card file. 11. Rebuilding your credit account file. Just a few words to re-update you on opening new accounts that will be reported to the 3 credit bureaus. This is very important. First step in rebuilding your credit file. Remember to lay down a good track record on account that you pay monthly must be set up in your name as a borrower. So having at least a few open active accounts with your name can be beneficial in helping your credit records and credit score and will assist with large purchases you may need in the future. These types of open accounts may include loans or unsecured cards if you're trying to start over or have a low score. Or other types include credit reward cards with no annual fees attached if you're trying to improve or establish credit score. If you requested and got a current file from your 3 credit bureaus and you are starting from scratch with nothing posted, the most important thing is to create a credit report or trying to get added as an authorized user on a relative's credit card can also be helpful, only assuming they use the card and have a credit score currently. Please contact the credit bureaus to see if they allow payments for utilities, cell phones, and Netflix to your credit report because you have a limited to 1 to 2 accounts of the possibility of adding additional accounts that show your payments made and on time and help you grow your credit card accounts up to 5 or more. This will benefit you because your credit score will increase because of the numerous accounts you hold and are paid on time. 12. Info on how credit scores are calculated. There is a method to the credit scoring system by a credit reporting agency. A computer algorithm determines the credit bureau's credit score system called scoring models. These models analyze your credit report from Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. The scoring models have many different factors, or the same factors weigh a little differently to determine your credit score. However, credit scores at all 3 bureaus share a few similarities. Scores are calculated based on submitted information to your file. The bureaus using the score models try to predict the likelihood of you being late on a payment within the next 90 days or the next 24 months. If you look at the highest scores, the predictions indicate that a person is less likely to fall behind on payment. The scoring system can range from 300 to 850. Credit scores 300 to 579 is considered poor. 580 to 669 is considered fair. 670 to 739 is good. 79 is considered very good. 800 is excellent. Just a heads up, on-time payments work towards increasing your credit score, while missing a payment hurts your credit score. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up and leaving comments. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thanks for your time.